Imagine receiving a critical email that could change your life. Now picture that same scenario involving decisions about your job, healthcare, or even your freedom. The alarming reality is that bias in decision-making systems is infiltrating our lives right now, and many remain blissfully unaware. Every day, algorithms analyze data to make choices that can elevate your potential or trap you in a cycle of disadvantage. These systems are riddled with flaws that can distort outcomes without your knowledge. What if the entity making those decisions isn't even human? Consider this: you apply for a loan confident that your financial history will speak for itself. But what if the algorithm evaluates your worthiness based on a biased dataset? You could face rejection due to an invisible biasin that overlooks the complexities of your life and focuses on the limitations of flawed data. These biases aren't mere technical errors, they reflect societal inequalities embedded in the very technology we trust. Now, think about the implications when these biases infiltrate the criminal justice system. Imagine an algorithm determining bail amounts based on skewed historical data, perpetuating cycles of injustice. This isn't a distant threat, it's happening now. Wrongful convictions linked to biased systems are leaving innocent people ensnared in legal nightmares. So, how do we confront this urgent issue? As we delve deeper, we uncover that these biases are often unintentional. Developers may not even recognize the datasets they use, yet their choices can lead to dire consequences. That's where the real danger lies. Those creating the technology don't grasp the full impact of their work. You might wonder if there's a way to address this crisis. The journey to ethical AI isn't straightforward, but it starts with awareness. By questioning the systems we rely on, we can demand transparency and accountability. Before we move on, let's reflect on what's at stake. With each decision made by a biased AI, we edge closer to a reality where human worth is dictated by flawed algorithms. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? As you navigate your day, remember the machines we've built can either empower us or threaten our very existence. The choice is just in the technology itself. Stay vigilant. Your voice matters. What if I told you that the algorithms shaping our daily lives might carry hidden biases that could affect your future? It's unsettling, but this is the reality of bias in decision-making systems. You might think it's a minor issue, but it's much more complex. Let's dive in. Imagine this: you submit a job application you've worked hard on, only to have it automatically rejected. You're left wondering why, but the real answer is hidden behind the scenes. Systems designed to assist us often harbor unconscious biases that favor certain groups over others. The consequences are significant, and many people don't even realize this is happening. Now, think about a time you relied on an AI-driven recommendation for a loan. You might have assumed it was completely objective, but the biases in the data could have worked against you. It's frustrating to feel overlooked because the algorithm misunderstood who you are. This issue isn't just about a few coding errors, it's a systemic challenge embedded in machine learning. These systems learn from existing data, and if that data reflects past prejudices, they carry those biases into the future, unintentionally reinforcing stereotypes without anyone being aware. Let's raise the stakes. Consider the criminal justice system, where algorithms predict the likelihood of reoffending. What if the system misclassifies you based on flawed data? One wrong decision could lead to life-altering consequences, and the scariest part is that the machine won't even grasp the seriousness of its actions. It doesn't understand justice, it just processes numbers. As we navigate this complex technological landscape, these biases not only affect individuals but can also perpetuate widespread discrimination. It's not just about fairness, it's about lives being changed in ways we can't afford to ignore. So what can we do? Awareness is the first step. It's crucial to question the systems that influence our lives. You have the power to demand transparency and accountability, but this isn't just your responsibility, it's a collective call to action. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect. The next time you encounter an automated decision, ask yourself who programmed that algorithm. Behind every line of code is a human choice. Stay informed and let's work together to create a future where technology serves everyone fairly. If you found this story engaging, please share it and let's keep the conversation going. Imagine waking up one day to find that decisions impacting your life, like your job, loan approval, or health career, being made by a system that does truly understand you and may not consider your individual needs. It sounds unsettling, right? The truth is, many of us are unaware that the technology we rely on is often biased. This isn't a minor issue, it's a significant concern with bias in decision-making systems that could affect anyone, including you. Let's dive deeper. Picture this: you apply for a job and nail the interview, but the AI system filtering resumes decides you're not a fit. You're overlooked because the algorithm was trained on data that favored different qualifications or backgrounds. This isn't just hypothetical, it's happening right now, and it's more common than you might realize. What's truly concerning is that these biases often arise from the data we provide. Imagine a world where past prejudices are embedded in algorithms, like a ghost of discrimination haunting our most advanced technologies. The worst part: most people don't even notice it's happening. Take the criminal justice system, for example. AI is used to assess the likelihood of reoffending, but an individual could be judged based on flawed data, making them seem more likely to commit a crime again simply because the system learned from biased historical data. Can you see how easily lives can be disrupted by something so impersonal? What if you or someone you care about faced unfair judgment from a computer's calculations? The stakes rise when you consider how these biases can lead to serious consequences, often without transparency.